Hello and welcome back to my channel, Welshman Reviews. I'm Garth, and today we're going to be looking at Warner Brothers Home Entertainment's latest collector set release, and it is for 2013's The Conjuring. So I think this is a bit of an early release. I think it was supposed to come out on Monday, so I had it today. So happy with that. Going to watch it now tonight. Can't wait to see it on great 4K. A movie that this and Insidious with James Wan, which came out in 2010, 3 years prior to this, really got me back into horror. For, I think I've said this on my channel a couple of times, but during 2000 and 2010, that 10-year period, I wasn't the biggest lover of the horror movies that were coming out around that time. So when Insidious came out and then this came out then 3 years later, that really invigorated my love for horror again, because really went back to the old school atmosphere. Not much blood in these movies or deaths really, but just good old-fashioned atmosphere and scares and stuff like that it is. So yeah, definitely couldn't wait to own this when it came out. I think it's sold out now, unfortunately, or it was on Zavi, but if I see it out and about, I'll have a check on the computer, see if it's in stock anywhere else, and I'll put in the description down below then. But yeah, this movie is very much based on true events. Take out with a grain of salt, to be honest, but it does star Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga as Lorraine and Ed Warren, who are paranormal investigators, very famous in America, and are probably not that much famous over here. A bit more now since these movies have come out. It is, and the new one's coming out now next week or the week after, I think next week it is. So I can't wait to see that, and that's the last one in the Ed and Lorraine Warren story. It is, but yeah, they are helping a family who just moved into a house which is haunted with ghosts or poltergeists and stuff like that. It is, so yeah, they're there to help them out for that. So great movie, absolutely love it. Definitely one of my favorites over the from 2000s onwards. Definitely up there. It is. I think I put it in. It was. I don't know whether it was top or whatever, but it was definitely up there when I done my 2010 horror movie ranking. So if you want to go back and have a look at that, I'll put it in the description down below. But let's go and see get a closer look at this beautiful collector's set. So I've taken off the cellophane now, and then we start off with Vera Farmiga's Lorraine on the front cover with the music box, which she can see the dead in the mirror in the mirror on that behind her. It is, so not bad little design for the front cover. It ain't. I do like the original design of the house with the tree and the hanging rope on it as well. It is. So I'm gently going to take this off. It's not numbered. These ain't. It's not like I think Universal really do the numbering ones. But a little look at the back on here. Got the Ultimate Collector's Edition, contains all that in there as well. Quite a bit to have on your special features are probably kind of the same of what you've got on the previous ones releases of these. Little write-up as well. So let's take the goodies out first and then have a look at the rigid box, which is 15 stickers, so they can come off if you want. And then on the back end you have the Ed Warren's little paragraph there as well. It is, if you want to read it, pause it and read it. So very nice. Love the black on it because it really does just suit the movie as well. So very nice. We will have a look at the contents. So we get this lovely little black folder with the Conjuring on it. Nothing more, nothing less on that as well. Get quite a few things in this. So first of all, we're gonna rip that off. And we're gonna have a look at some of the cards. You get like 2 sets of cards here. So there you have, the daughters in the movie and their actual older selves, real versions of them in the top part of that, which is very nice to see, to be honest. And I think they all have that same design on the back of them as well. Again, there's Lorraine Warren there with James Wan one of my favourite directors. Love his the way he directs and the sweeping movements of the cameras and that. James Wan again on set. I love these behind the scene ones and all that. You don't see enough of these in these sets, and yeah, I'm really happy you got some of these. Yeah, Lorraine Warren again with a little saying down there. It is James Wan again, and there's with the music box as well. So very nice indeed for that. And then we get on to the other art cards, which are double-sided. So they were more glossy. And it's the same with these. Glossy on one side, card on the other side, really. And then we have more... It's just scenes from the movie. So that's the end of the movie. That is the third act. Another one there. Brilliantly acted by all the actors in this as well. And then on the other side, then we get a couple more. Nice little jump scare as well in the movie. It is. And yeah, another reward of a jump scare in these parts as well. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to rewatch this movie. And then we have the hide and clap in game instructions. So choose someone amongst your players to be the seeker. This person is blindfolded. Other players must hide. The seeker may ask for 3 claps from each player to locate them. Players can change position during the game. The seeker must use the claps to find the other players. But be careful, you only have 3 claps per player. Use them wisely. So, nice little thing to have in this set as well. We do get the posters as well. And like I was saying, I love the design. I love the cover for that one. That's a very great cover. It is. And then we have the alternative one for it as well with Annabelle, who was a Raggedy Ann doll in real life, but doesn't look too scary when you put it on film. And yeah, the beginning of the film with Annabelle, yeah, is really good as well. So yeah, love both sides of these posters, actually. Very nice. And then we have a little booklet per year, not much of one, but it looks like some real headlines and newspaper stuff about the real Ed and Lorraine Warren. It is. And then we have the same thing we saw on the thing. Wish it was a bit of a bigger booklet, to be honest. You know, a few pages per year. It is, but it's not too bad. It'll be a nice little read. And then last but not least, we get the Steelbook. And for me, I really like the design of this. It's very simplistic. Very good scene in the movie as well to have on the front, but there. And then we have the clock on the back. That's where it pretty much stops every night at that time. It does. And then we have the cast and crew on the bottom. Beautiful matte finish on this as well. And then we open it up. We get a nice little 4K disc in black. The Blu-ray in blue. And then we get an end, pretty much the last third act on a picture on the inside, but there. So yeah, overall, a very nice set. Don't get me wrong, not the best I've seen. A few little designs here and there, I think, could have been a bit better. Booklet and maybe the outer casing. It is. I would have loved to see the original artwork on... Maybe not the Steelbook, because I think there is a Steelbook out with the original artwork, but maybe on the rigid cover instead. But overall, a very nice set, and one I definitely can't wait to rewatch. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of this movie, or the whole Annabelle or Conjuring universe overall. Let me know down below. We'll have a little chat about it. And if you'd like to see more videos, I guess, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.